Welcome to another powerful episode of Survivor's Chronicle. Today's story takes us on a journey that begins in Somalia, where a young woman faced an impossible choice that would forever change her life. According to her account, her father presented her with two options: marry the man he had chosen and receive his blessing, or face his curse, a burden that no daughter in her culture could bear to carry. The wedding was small, and in a moment that would haunt her, her father handed the man $2,000, saying simply, "This is her, take care of her." Life after marriage quickly descended into servitude. Her days were filled with cooking, cleaning, and catering to her husband's every demand. Any resistance was met with verbal abuse and physical control. In November 2010, she gave birth to a son, bringing a glimmer of joy to her difficult life. But when her husband began placing his own needs above their child's, she knew something had to change. With the help of a cousin, she attempted to escape. But her husband discovered their plan. In a violent confrontation, he charged at her while she was holding their baby, knocking her unconscious. When she came to, she witnessed her husband and cousin fighting over her child. Thanks to the intervention of neighbors, she eventually received divorce papers and half of her dowry. Her path to safety was fraught with challenges. With limited resources, she relied on the kindness of friends and strangers to help her cross into Somaliland and reach the British Embassy in Ethiopia. After several interviews, the post-marriage unit helped secure her passage back to the UK. She was only 17 years old. At 18, hoping to rebuild her life, she entered a second marriage in the United States. Tragically, this relationship also turned violent. During a family dispute, her husband severely assaulted her, leaving her with a fractured cheekbone and eye injury. The situation escalated when he threatened her with a gun, stole her passport, and continued stalking her, despite a restraining order. Fearing for her life, she fled back to the UK before turning 20. Back in the UK, more trauma awaited. In a shocking turn of events, her own father attempted to strangle her one night. If not for her brother's intervention, she might not have survived. The weight of years of abuse eventually led her into depression, anxiety, and a suicide attempt. Looking back now, she shares that she wished she had someone from her background to look up to, a voice telling her she wasn't alone. Through sharing her story on Survivor's Chronicle, she hopes to be that voice for others. Her message resonates with powerful clarity. Don't blame yourself for other people's mistakes. We can heal one story at a time.